he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wake up, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer.
Miami has Dolphins, the greatest football team.
I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
From the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, welcome football fans to Bank of America Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Black 40, hut.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Red, 38. Ready?
Play action now, Young. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10 blank. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready?
Again, it's Young. Set up the screen. Brooks. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Go.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Going play action. Young. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Ready, ready. 33. Yep, ready.
Young throwing here. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Down. Hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Stiff arm success. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Come on, set. Black. Set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense getting a little revenge after that last play, huh? This time, they don't even let him get back to the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. Yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Teneroll McMillan that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Results in a fourth
Panthers
down.
calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here comes Malik Washington. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Called in left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Wilson now off the play action. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's Wilson to the air. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back. A whole lot longer down in distance.
We dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Wilson looking to throw. Here's a screen for A-Chan. Space pass. Uh-oh, A-Chan lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Ready. Set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picks up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Ready. Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Cut.
From the gun, and get to Brooks. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Running the toss here to Brooks. Up behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Young looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Punt.
Brooks will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. 52 block 40. Ready?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
The 11-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Wilson out of the pistol. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. To throw, here's Wilson. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up fourth and 3. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away.
In punt formation for the Dolphins.
They'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He's going deep this time. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, That gets the job done.
Ready. 22 meters. Red. 38. Set. Go.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has it at the 11. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He runs it up to midfield. Look at him go. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17.
Gotta be pretty good after. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. Hut. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He brings it in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's go now. Hut.
Going for it with Brooks. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So it'll be 2nd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Play action, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They bring Westbrook-Akine in motion left. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt taken near midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Black 40. 5, 97. Hut.
1st and 10. There's a run to Dowdle. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Some on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
From the 24. Short pass brought in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Punt.
Brooks has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Will begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of this shotgun, a give to A-Chain. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Enough goes to Madison, running right. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. We have an injury timeout now, and it looks like it's for Alexander Madison, who got the worst of that previous play. Just 2 to go. Trying to pick it up here with A-Chain. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
32-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Juju Brents with a stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set, hut. Hut.
Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over first down 10.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gains. Here comes 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This was a miss-hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
First down 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set, hut.
Albert gets it to start the drive. It's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
The inside give to Dowell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Set, ready. 60 ready. 60 ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Young. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Man in motion here. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Set it down, score him at the 38. Play action, Ewers. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with him.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Now it's Ewers. Left side. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Offense get it done. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Waddle makes the catch. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Dumps it off to Achan. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Baker with the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hands off here for Brooks. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. And defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down.
Set hut. Black. Set hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Teterola McMillan that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Carolina in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. To throw, here's Ewers. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Ewers to throw. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. This one, misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. On the shotgun, Ewers. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
When a QB's hanging that long on the ball and in the pocket, that secondary did more than their job. Got sticky to those offensive guys in the secondary and allowed those defensive guys to just run rampant in the pocket.
Brought down before the return gets far.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, Young. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Let's go now. 10 black. Hut.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Rasul Douglas on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And on 3rd down, Dolphins coming out in the dive, expecting a pass.
Let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number 1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36. Ewers now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. To throw, Ewers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Hey, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60, ready.
Young working from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Taro McMillan he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be out.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Young hangs on to it. Now pitch to Hubbard. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He's looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, the old SMU Pony Express, that was not, Kate. That was a pitch anticipated by this defense who had personnel in place to stay well ahead and greet him rather quickly.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Here we go.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ready up.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red 38.
Up the middle, covered. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hey.
Here's Young to throw. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Ready.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Set punt. 52 blue. Set go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 12 in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. Kick team out there now as they send it away. Has it at the 11. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Let's go. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He cuts it right. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Young on the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
Ready.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Another try following the sack. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. We've set it down, score him at the 38.
Down.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Kader Kogu. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, Young. They did it! He made the interception! And the Dolphins have some new life in the 4th!
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. No one around. He's got space. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Yours to the air now. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Play action, Ewers. Finds his back, H.N. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing it again here. Quick slate complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Running forward, it's H.N. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins come through to tie it in the 4th. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball every once in a while. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, second and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Hut.
He'll throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Set. 60 set.
Now Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers down by only 1. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You can't start a fire without a spark. How about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Yellow, 43. 10.
Brooks runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
Down.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spend all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
19 Tigers.
Setting up to pass. Caught out left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Throwing now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
To throw. It's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. Need this to force overtime. And a hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.